Hogsmeade. And go see Mr. Pippin. Oh, I probably need to identify some things. Ew, whoops.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend
Finishing my
class
field
to
guide?
learn the
Honey, I'm
new
nowhere
spell.
close.
Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
In the term? Honey, we're in the second term already. Yeah. Let's just duck back to Hogwarts. I think I had 2 items to identify. Pretty sure I had 2 items to identify. The world map is finally gone! Does that mean I've missed a quest, or did it finally fix its bug? I can't tell.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Thanks, Dick. They've all just been Wiggenweld, but you know, if you feel that way, I'll let you feel that way. To Hogsmeade, Mr. Pippin. And then see what those items were. I probably should have seen what they were on the side of the screen before I changed screen. Clearly I hate myself. Should have looked at at least what the items were. Oh. Absolutely positively not. You're gonna wear that. Because I like the bottom. I like the bottom of the pants and I like your shoes. Okay. We can sell it without repercussions. Mr. Pippin. It's been a while.
Thank you again for delivering those
Literally
potions
not,
to
but
Madame
you know,
Wowie.
I'm trying to make you feel
Saved
valued.
me a lot of time and trouble.
What is that outfit? Court debonair? Wow. Probably could have put gloves on because she's cold, but it doesn't look nice. An ambitious cloak, you say. We have money, guys. 18,000 galleons.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Bye. I've got to go see Professor Weasley. No, I've got to do Professor Weasley's tasks first. Okay, collect the field guide page in the underground harbour. I don't even know where that is. Collect the field guide page from the book on intermediate transfiguration in the library. Just tell me where I need to go. How does one get there exactly? Here? I don't think this is the right place, but I'm going here anyway. Guess we'll just have to go on for it. Okay, well, at least it gives me the directions, because I had absolutely no clue where I was going. Underground harbour. Oh, it's literally a door I had to pass through. Yeah, I never would have thought about that. It's a lift. Interesting. That seems a bit modern for Hogwarts. Since it's a viaduct courtyard.
So this is the underground
Oh, this is where the
harbour.
boats go.
Revelio.
Oh, hello. Having a bit of a midnight dance, are we? Oh, this is beautiful.
Confringo. Bombardus.
You will let me in at some point.
Arresto Memento.
I will find the right spell.
Incendio. Accio.
I don't have it right now, but I will find it. Right at the end of the game, I will find it. Oh, hello, you're here too.
Revelio.
Quite the gathering we have here. Oh, sorry, Grey Lady. I didn't mean to cause you distress. It was not my intention. Oh, goodbye. Located deep beneath the viaduct courtyard is a landing for boats delivering first-year students across the Black Lake to Hogwarts. And this other one I require is over here. I will try the library. Maybe. Maybe this wasn't the best choice after all. Although it was about the library, wasn't it?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before
We have to find the page from the book on intermediate transfiguration. I.e., she wants me to do my research before she teaches me shit. Got it.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
You sure about
Revelio.
that?
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
I was, Sophronia.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some
Okay.
people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world.
I come
None of the
from
other students will try it, no
Muggle
matter how many
parents.
times I ask.
Presumably.
They all say they have enough with schoolwork.
How on earth am I going to
They
know
don't
the answers to
value
these
knowledge the
questions?
way I do. Surely you're interested.
That's why you're a
I'll even
Ravenclaw.
start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
God.
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me that book, then let's get it over with.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
I don't bloody know. I don't know what any of these things are.
The Golden Snuggery.
No. Incorrect.
I was gonna say
the
that,
answer was the golden snidget.
but I thought it was too
The
close to the
snidget was first
snitch.
introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question.
As long as I don't have to get
Which
them right.
potion is commonly referred to as liquid
Oh,
luck?
Felix Felicis.
Felix Felicis.
Felicis,
done.
whatever.
Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Tale of Three Brothers involves... Okay, this is the Deathly Hallows.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Quaffle.
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws
Why
the
are your...
quaffle
Well, not
through
all,
one
but a lot of
three
your
hoops in a
questions about
match,
Quidditch.
their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
False. Because that's why Hermione went problematic.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now.
Look,
If
some
you're
of them are
inclined to test
easy.
your knowledge again, I
The
have
other-
plenty
no,
more questions I can
unless
ask
you give me some sort of
and I
reward.
won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Some of those weren't exactly easy.
I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Do I get anything from it?
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Thank
Then
you.
I want to make quick work of this.
This book is designed to help guide the student who wishes to pursue more complicated types of transfiguration. Professor Weasley often recommends it to advanced students as a bit of light reading.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
I mean, what could you possibly
Want to
have
test
to
your
ask?
knowledge on some more difficult questions?
I'm not going to know the answers, but let's go.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
I know that's a thing. But isn't that a prize or something? The Wizards kept the answer.
The International Confederation of Wizards.
No, that's incorrect.
It's gonna
The
say
answer
Wizards
was the
Council,
Wizards
but it
Council.
sounded so fantasy.
The Wizards Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
She really loves giving us information, doesn't she? Oh god, I can honestly say I've heard of none of these. The Antipodean opali, the Peruvian viper tooth, or the Ukrainian iron belly.
The Antipodean Opale.
No, I'm sorry.
I have no
but the
idea.
answer was the Peruvian viper
Do I look
tooth.
like I know dragon
Though
breeds?
the viper tooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs.
Well, I figured as much with the name of
Who founded the
Vipertooth.
village of Hogsmeade?
This sounds like something I should know, but none of these names are familiar.
Quincy Hogg.
No, the answer was Hengist of Woodcroft.
I don't know this person.
It is believed that Hengist used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
The hide? Is that even mentioned? The hide behind. A ghoul and a what? I don't even know what these things are. The only one I heard is a demiguise.
A demiguise.
Yes!
One right.
Behind has the power of invisibility. Those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a letherfold?
What the hell's a letherfold? Lady, can I just say, it's been a hot minute since I've read Harry Potter. I tried to read it a couple of years ago, and I only got through the first 3 books before I got distracted with reading other books. So it's been probably a good hot decade since I've read the entirety of the series. I don't remember these, throwaway pieces of information from the books. What is the only spell known to repel a letherfold? Knockback Jinx, the stunning spell, the Patronus charm. Well, that's not appropriate.
The knockback jinx.
Actually, the answer was the
Really?
Patronus charm. The only known survivor of a letherfold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
I don't bloody know. Evangeline.
Evangeline Orpington.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking for was Gamp.
I have no hope
One
in
of
hell
the
of knowing the
principal
answers to
exceptions
these.
to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate
Oh
to?
shit. Dude, as I said, it's been over a decade. Knowledge is the real magic. I guess.
Knowledge is the real magic.
No, the answer was
I don't remember.
never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Actually,
In
that
Latin,
makes sense.
The Hogwarts
'cause
motto
dormants.
is Draco
Sleeping.
Dormiens
Yeah.
Nunquam Titilandus.
Yeah.
Which
Draco,
magical creature
dragon. I
is
should
the
stop and
only
think
one
about
known
this.
to produce eggs through its mouth?
I was like, I don't recognize any of these words, but if I had stopped and thought about it, Draco, dragon, dormants, sleep. Which creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth? The Ashwinder, the basilisk.
The rune's paw.
That's right.
I don't know.
According to parcel mouths, each of the rune's paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic.
To make for an interesting
Where
relationship.
is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft
Oh, that's
and
easy.
Wizardry
It's in America.
located?
It's in the Mount Greylock, because the Pyrenees is Beaubaton, and the Amazon rainforest is the Brazilian one I don't remember the name of. I looked this up the other day when I was thinking about Beaubatons and Durmstrang. And there is a South American one, somewhere in Brazil. It's Mount Greylock.
Mount Greylock.
Well done. The
Look,
American school
I
was
did my
founded
homework.
in the 17th century by Isolde Serre and James
Although, to be fair, you
Stewart.
probably could guess it from those
What
3
is the
options
most
anyway.
powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
Ooh. Amortentia?
Amortentia.
That's the answer. Amortentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find
This has
attractive,
gone for a long time.
such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next
No.
round? They're my most difficult
I'm
questions.
really not. Not now,
I
dear.
don't have time for another quiz at the moment.
I won't be
That's
coming
fine.
back, Sophronia.
Come and find me if you'd like to
Sophronia.
try later.
Nope. Nope. I am good. But thank you for the offer. Yeah, it's more like it. It's our first Transfiguration class, guys. I'm psyched. Is there any other class we haven't had, or is this the last one?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I feel like this is the last class. I can't think of what we're missing, if there's more. Because I'm assuming we haven't taken History of Magic as an elective. Do you take electives in 5th year, or is it... Well, actually, we must be take it since 3rd year, because isn't that what Hermione needed the time timer for? One of the classes was History of Magic. Or did everyone do History of Magic? Oh, I don't remember. I keep telling you, it's been too many years. Where's my wait button? Yeah, but normally you have a circle on the ground that I use for weight. It's fine, I'll just do it manually.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are.
Okay, I'll go Natty, even though you're right in front of me.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
I'll try Poppy. Not really the time or place. I'm in the middle of Transfiguration, even though it's clearly my second term of school because it's winter. Actually, it's my third term of school. You kind of miss summer and you start in spring, actually. I'm sorry, autumn. Wrong part of the
Transfiguration,
world.
as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
I've always found it a bit irresponsible giving life to an inanimate object. It just doesn't seem right. Anyway. It's a nice simple one. We're going to use this in the middle of combat. It's an unusual tactic. Isn't it pretty, Natty?
Beautifully done.
Oh, there's Poppy right there. Transformation. The Spellmaster. Yeah, I think that was my last spell. I knew it was here. Saw it. Partial Transfiguration. Ah, yes, the classic from the movie. This partially transfigured teacup, likely the soon-to-be reversed error of a second year, serves as a cautionary tale for those students who do not take seriously the complexities and dangers of transfiguration. Anything else in the room? It looks like effort to get to. Hello.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term,
The
Professor.
light is very
I did.
bright.
You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
You knew it. The assignments have helped. Despite me.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success.
I'm at 50%.
I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus
Ooh,
potion.
Professor Sharp said that.
Hopefully you won't need
Thank you,
it
sir.
anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities.
Hear nothing.
Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Absolutely not.
Not at all. I was intrigued by stories of a giant squid and wanted to learn more. I encountered Scrope, who seemed delighted to share what he knew.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly.
We're not going to tell him,
It'll
Professor
be
Fig.
the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs.
Oh, yeah, we're taking our hours.
I'll
Keep
provide
forgetting
a
that.
final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready
I
for your
highly
exams.
doubt we're actually going to take the exams.
Until then, well done.
It's
You are
like, we don't
dismissed.
get house points. I highly doubt we're actually taking the owls. Yay, 66 assignments done. We attend no more actual classes. Oh, I suppose you want me to practice. Transfiguration can temporarily take the spot of confring that.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
Strange place to meet, but okay.
My plan with the help failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts.
I
Meet
found
me
the
there
mine.
And bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
A meet. Your presence is required. Can Brain go? Yeah, can Brain go? Yeah. Amit? I require you. In the shadow of the mine. We should probably go in order of level because it's already supposed to do them in. It's all gobbledygook. Speak with the meat. Mum's the word for poor Natty. And a dragon debrief with Poppy at 3 broomsticks. Well, since this is the location where we currently are, let's go to this one immediately. There is a side quest. Rip. To be fair, we still had, what, 29 of them to do, so I'm not wholly surprised. Look, Professor and I, please...
Resource indeed, your field guide.
Please don't take it out on us. We really...
So frustrating.
Hi.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind
wow,
against
telltale.
dark wizards.
Jesus, Officer Singer,
She
get your shit
berated me
together.
for not keeping a closer eye on you. And
Well,
she
no
is
one was
right.
doing her job for
I do
her.
not want you
Rephrase
visiting
that.
Hogsmeade
She wasn't
for the
doing her
near
job.
Future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
That's a bit of a low blow,
I must get to
think.
class.
But fair.
Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating.
Yeah.
She never listens to me.
Right.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in
I was trying to
Hogsmeade
figure
she
out what she was
mentioned.
meaning. I was like, what creature being
Self-transfiguration
encountered
is
with
not
Natty?
taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it.
Oh!
However, I am an animagus.
What?
And it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Right. That makes so much sense.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month.
You did
then
that?
placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight. Then adding one of your own hairs.
You did that?
And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu. But Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to
I can
teach
understand
at Hogwarts.
why.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no. A person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Fair enough.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the
Even
first
I'm not
time
that
it
special.
can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
All right.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent.
That has a
She
point.
claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
The boy who cried wolf. Perhaps your mother is right. We can't allow your mother to stop us. I mean, I don't want anything to happen to you. And she does make a fair point about poachers and animals. But I also don't want to piss you off. Is there an in-between option?
We're making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrok were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
I mean, I didn't really contribute much, but you're welcome. Although I'm pretty sure old mate here and she heard the conversation. The animals, I don't think, can fess up to it to your mother. Whew, that was heavy. Ah, that was the side quest. Wonderful. Hogsmeade, we have a conversation with Poppy. I should have marked it. Is she inside or outside? The object, the icon looked outside, but surely she's inside. Poppy? 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 Yeah, surely she's inside. There she is.
I'm sure you had your reasons, but breaking into
I
Alfred Lawley's
know,
home wasn't the
Serona.
brightest
Look,
idea.
I've heard that from you already.
Over here.
How do we get the egg
This is
back?
a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar.
Mm-hmm.
And Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
I am very much insinuating this.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
How are we supposed to find her?
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away.
You should already been looking into it.
There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before.
Do you use a crucifix?
It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Yeah, whatever.
Rookwood is
Just don't tell the
working with
professors.
Ranrok. And Ranrok is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a port key that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own.
I trust you, Poppy.
I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Okay. Does that complete this thingy?
Alfred Lawley's none too pleased. Seems he's been burgled.
Don't they normally give you a, hey, complete? I guess not. Is it just the mine these side quests are? Oh wait, there's something back at Hogwarts? Where? Is there something in the room requirement that I cannot see? I don't know. Deke? Do you have something for me, Deke? There's no icon above your head.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Oh, no, I'm good.
Of course.
I'm good.
Actually, perhaps
Where's the quest? Is it just the meat? Must be. But it's insinuating it's a side quest. This isn't a side quest. Oh well, how odd. Of course he's in the astronomy tower. Where else would he be? I found a few more of those astronomy tables that you were mentioning, though I haven't found the full set. I'm still like 3 short. Sorry, I've tried my best. Whoop.
He said I had a complexion like a hippocampus egg.
A complexion like a hippocampus egg? What? Oh, bye Peeves. Hello. Peeves seems to be having a jolly good time down the staircase. Oh, it's so bright.
Hello there.
Hello. You speak gobbledygook, my friend.
Hello, Amit.
I require your
Do I recall you
services.
saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Doesn't mean we're not getting into danger.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
You couldn't give me a translate. Maybe it doesn't translate either.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker.
I'm so glad I can facilitate this for you.
To confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me. Being self-taught and all.
God, I hope he knows the language being self-taught.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Okay. Meet at the mine entrance. Pyong. This is a different mine from the one I've been to. Interesting. I suppose the mines I went to had to do with Roland Oaks.
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
You know, Ignatia, that was fun the first few times. Not so fun the rest of the time. Oh, you know, I just...
Time for a jaunt, I'd say.
Let's go, Sepulchria! Woo!
Away!
It's so fun to fly by Thestral back. I love watching the marker move, it's hilarious. If you just get me up here, and then we can land. Thank you. Lodgok, Meat said he would meet us here.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrok with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
I see. But you had no choice. You should have expected that.
How else did he expect Goblin Kind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrok.
This is fair.
Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Who's Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more.
Yes, please.
Not long ago, Ranrok sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
That's how we found out about them.
Magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrok recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrok care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands.
Seems just slightly
many
racist
goblins,
and weird,
myself
but whatever.
included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrok was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
Why?
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrok knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrok. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
There's an eye above an enchanted door?
What else should we know about
How do we go through the door then?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access.
Okay, so it doesn't seem bothered if we're invisible.
From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
True enough.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return.
I hope you can teach me how to speak the language.
I shall see you soon.
Because he really, really, really wants to learn. I feel kind of bad not letting him learn off you. You know? When should I be using this magic, by the way?
The door is looking at us.
Oh, shit. Whoops! I didn't think you meant this door. I thought you meant one inside the mine.
Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Jeez. I totally thought you meant inside. That's how you... That's how you get in the chests. You need to be invisible to open them. I would never have put two and two together. Absolutely not. Wow. The answer feels obvious, but it's really not.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Mm-hmm. Just be careful.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Mm-hmm.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Mm-hmm. Get in.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Yes, no, yes. Not really having the effect I intended. We don't go that. Oh, we don't go that way. That was just for some loot. Oopsies.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Get on board, buddy. You on board? Shall I come get you, Amit? And it sounds like there's somebody ahead, so we probably ought to invisible ourselves.
We need to be careful, as I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least.
Oh my, there are quite a few of them. But I need to use a spell to get through the door. And I can't use spells while invisible.
But if you don't fill up so much, you can actually go further. It's true.
Oh, it's gone.
Eat a big meal, you'll be slowed down, babe. Light. Watch your step round here.
But this guy's in the way of the door. Oh, we can't go up
Matter
there.
of time until Ranrok sets things right. I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't put... Watch your step round here.
We're being watched by a door.
Tell us. Where are those plans gone? I had schematics in my hand a moment ago.
We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
I'm not visible, yo.
Much too slow.
You're much too slow, sir.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
Wrong button.
Yes, of course.
What the?
I should use disillusionment. That eye won't see a thing.
I know that. I don't know why you took it off. It's weird.
Confringo.
I don't know what this achieves. But good for you. Eh.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
You're the one who reads gobbledygook. I have not a clue. Oh, it's just loot. Thought there'd be some notes up here. Alas.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Empty-headed? You don't mean empty-handed? No?
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Ugh, there are a lot of goblins here.
In the mines at one time.
Break line of sight. Oh. Real subtle.
Someone there?
Nope. I just like not being subtle, apparently.
What's that?
Peace out, buddy.
I wonder if the boiler powers the lever. I suspect it must.
A door. I cannot get through. Well. They hear nothing.
Any who oppose Ranrok will be in.
Oh, this is treasure here, I think. Or are there plans here? Because I came here for plans?
The boiler activated that handle.
I'm trying to find plans here, boy. But I'm not really having much success. Maybe I ought to actually look at the map. Where are we going? Oh, under there. Or is that where we came from? I don't know where we're going. I'm a little lost.
Humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans do. Ooh, little moon calf. Half
I'm trying to figure out where to go. Is this where we came from, or? It's a dead end anyway. No. How you missed me, but I do enjoy it. Hi.
Not quite.
I'm awesome and you suck.
I will make you pay.
Cool, but where are you? There you are.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled
The
much
problem
worse.
is, I don't know where we're going.
This place is more complex than I had expected.
There it is. Okay, well, we may as well get our loot. But I see where we're going now. Oh, we needed that as well.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Well, it's not for this mine, I don't think. Oh, did that let us go through? Yeah. Awesome. Just do it that way as well. This is a massive dungeon. Oh, we should probably be invisible. Oopsies.
Wizard kind will come once the war is over.
Blobber about with Bombardier. Fuck it.
Bombarda.
Blobber Lewis Bombardier, well, they
Can't handle a little
channel up their
altercation.
magic. Oh, that's gonna be pure chance if that shit happens.
Rather unwise.
Oops, wrong way. Oopsies.
I've been fighting since before you were born. Let's get it. I won't bet.
I think you will when you die.
Easily like kill still
Couldn't dodge quickly enough. Oh god. Where are my spells there?
You're no match for me. Won't get away with that.
You, sir, are an issue. Yeah, well, you kind of walked into it.
That should
A
be
lot.
the last of them I'll meet.
There's a lot. Okay. Plans. Any plans before we move on? I don't know. It's a potion over here. Right. So do I set fire to something or do I just do this thingy? I think I just do this thingy. That didn't seem to do the trick. What am I missing? This one? Do you have fire? You don't need fire. I'm so confused. Yes, I know, but I'm trying to get through the door. Oh shit, hi. Woof.
Quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Oh, we don't need the thing. We'll just go in. Okay. Is it?
This is not good. They're building enormous drills. Bigger than this
Drills?
mine could contain.
What?
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
My god. Maybe just be visible again. You're just too slow when you're invisible. And it's like the door's gonna shut on you.
There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
I bloody hope so. But I don't know where. Well, hold on. Now that we've lit this thing. I've lit this thing, so shouldn't we just be able to do that? Yeah! Way quicker. All aboard a meet. Up we go.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
Yeah, I dare say it was.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Fine by me.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Lodgok, it's worse than we imagined. They're making drill vehicles, which means they're going to be going to town on several trial locations. Which sucks. Hey. Hold on.
Can we please talk about what just...
I've always said that travel...
Yes.
Can we please talk about what
Absolutely.
It wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Probably for the best.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
Your goblin secrets are safe with me. But I get to write the book about this escapade someday.
Absolutely do, Amit. All yours.
Without further ado, adieu.
Bye.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrok must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
Well, I do.
I've been wondering about
and I can
something
find
else
out.
you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget.
Oh, is this Serona?
Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small,
Okay, not Serona.
oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Miriam.
I made the connection just before she did.
But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned.
She passed. Was killed.
More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrok murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know.
Is that snow in my hair?
After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrok, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Gog, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrok never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle.
Oh dear.
What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrok learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrok knows. Watch for my owl.
Okay. You're a good man, Lodgok. If it makes you feel any better. Lodgok. Lud. I want to say Lodgok. Oh shit. I can't hear you. There's a catacomb? Gets better and better in Feldcroft. Oh my, that was quick. I also can't hear you. Okay. I want to check your name, but I don't have access to you anymore. I think it was Lodgok. No, Lodgok sounds more correct. I don't know. Conversation and conversation. Okay. But that one requires a level. Imperial! How exciting! Second unforgivable curse. Yay! Combat. What did we achieve? Oh, I finished the goblins. We finished something, finally. And I completed some dueling feats. Who would have thought? That's right. The assignments. We finished the assignments. I apparently only well, according to this field guide, I only have 8 main story quests remaining. It could just be the number. It might be more. I don't know. Yeah, a lot of side quests still to go though. Rip.